G'day, and here we have the Resident Evil 4 Remake story explained, in the only way I know how, taking the piss out of it.
Here we go.
We begin with a cult group celebrating Easter with the attempt rebirth of this poor girl. She begins sliced and diced. Blood drips down the side and the tone is set. Gone is the over-the-top campy BS of the original, or has it? Let's find out. A rundown of Leon's last 6 years flashes by. The Raccoon City disaster, Operation Javier, and meeting the president. Seems like we have been promoted. Yay! The president has sent Leon on a wild goose chase to find his missing daughter. Bring back my daughter. A small village in the heart of country Spain is the place she was last seen. The cops seem sketchy and Leon keeps his mouth shut. Piss break, and the copper doesn't come back. Leon goes to investigate. Where did he go? Bing. Leon finds all sorts of weird and wonderful stuff down the lane on his way to the abandoned cabin. No, not the dog! How will I ever beat El Troll now? He casually strolls in like he owns the place and steps into a room and comes across a man hiding out in plain sight. The man heads to the fire. Leon finds the officer's badge bloodied up and on the floor, and in turn he asks the bearded man some questions. He swings the chopper at Leon, and Leon makes light work of that man. We push on, down to the basement where all the fun things happen with whips and chains. But not here though. Leon stumbles across our police officer. Looks like he's had a Glasgow smile. And down comes our friend from before. Only his head is hanging on by a thread and some weird shit is coming out of his neck. We end up in a room with a bunch of notes scrawled on the wall and a big X marks the spot. Hunnigan time. Ashley has most likely been taken to a church, so let's be heading there. Knock knock.
Here's Johnny.
Nope.
And out the window we go. The sun rises and we push on towards the village.
Here we go.
We come across some crispy pork belly and shoot everything in our path until some mad chainsaw doctor turns up. Where did you get your PhD? The same place as Jack the Ripper? He was also apparently a doctor. Anywho. We run around avoiding and defending everything off and the church bell rings. Talk about Saved by the Bell. They stumble off like they're in a trance and...
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
We exchange some shots with some villagers and end up in a house with big old brown bag of potatoes. But it starts wiggling. There is a man inside, a man by the name of Luis, but with a Spanish inflection. Luis! He just wants to smoke. And then in walks the big cheese. Wait, technically he's not called that here. His actual name is Bitcoin Mendez. He whips Leon into a corner and injects Sir Alpha with an egg. A tiny egg. He who shan't be named chants and tells us we are a sacrificial lamb. Okay. And Leon wakes. He is binded with a chain to our mate, Luis. Luis breaks free and bolts, leaving the key for us to get loose. Leon radios Hunnigan and asks for a CBC on Luis, and we move on.
Over here, stranger.
We meet a hooded bloke who doesn't quite sound right. Sounds more like a fat guy on a horse and carriage than our lovable merchant. We move on, we grab a few bits and bobs dotted around the village, and make our way to a house. Leon gets to the main bedroom, and Mendez catches us rummaging around in his dirty laundry, and proceeds to try and chokeslam Leon to the ground, but reminds Leon that there is a gift in his blood. Mendez calmly strolls away, and Hunnigan tells us that Luis is a former umbrella scientist. Oh, that dirty rotten scoundrel! I'm going to get him for that! Oh my god, talk about bait and switch! Our lovable pooch is here. Thank the Lord and Saviour, now we can tag team that damn big beastly motherfucker. The church is locked down and we must find the key, which is a gigantic emblem thingy that really won't fit in our pocket. Luckily they're bottomless. Only thing is, apparently it's on the other side of the lake. So you're telling me we have to go across an open body of water near a village with mutated people? What could possibly go wrong? Leon finds a boat, if you can call it that. What, probably a 15 on the back? Decides to conk out because, of course, and the water starts to part like Moses is about. Yikes.
Can't stop me now.
Leon spears it to death and passes out from the relief that the salamander did not swallow him whole because it could have easily done that multiple times. JK's, the plagas which Mendez injected him is starting to grow. He awakens a few hours later, 6 to be precise, and heads to a dimly lit cave, where you know some weird shit is going on. Ah, my neck! Leon solves some puzzles, finds the key, and kills a few big guys and gals. But on his way back, a red-robed goat skull wearing freakazoid appears. Release the Kraken! Affectionately known to everyone as a big motherfucking troll, or gigantic. We have no choice but to flee. Shit, there's no way out. I guess we'll have to kill it. And here he is! A dog comes to save the day and does absolutely fuck all. Cheers, Snoop. And we get to the church. Here we find Ashley Graham, the president's daughter. Well, I guess that's it. Game done. Credits roll. Hold your horses. At least get to the extraction point. It seems he who shan't be named is back and tells the villagers to attack. He can control them and is trying to take control over Leon and Ashley with the Plaga inside of them. But how is the question? We get surrounded and we flee.
I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
We run all the way to a bridge, not stopping for anything. We pass go and we collect $200. Win! And then a quick outfit change. Meanwhile, Lewis is up ahead and we make it to a cabin and have a little yarn with Lewis, but the villagers catch up and attack. And we escape out the back door. Ashley coughs up blood and Lewis says, "It's too late for her. We should leave her behind, everyone for themselves." No, he doesn't, but he says that's not good. The Plaga has taken hold. We are in early stages, and if it's left too long, put simply, you're fucked. However, you can remove it. They go their separate ways. Leon and Ashley are sauntering down a road and Mendez shows up and chases them down, all stalker-like and shit. And then he pops up again and transforms into a weird monster-looking thingy. After a classic one-liner, boom goes the house and Leon steals Mendez's eye. Up and around the corner is the castle. And then a quick outfit change. In the foyer, we are welcomed by a 3'0" midget. Who the hell are you? Ramon Salazar, the landlord of the castle. He who collects tolls usually from under bridges. He makes it to the courtyard to meet up with Lewis after jumping over some chandeliers and defeating a very handsome monster, and Ashley trips balls and steals Leon's knife. No, not my knife! Marvin gave me that all the way back in Resident Evil 2! No! And she runs away. Thank God she dropped the knife. Lord Sadler, which is the name we shall use from here on out, took over Ashley and did what we just saw. Spooky. And then a quick outfit change. God damn it, gotta go find Ashley again. But wait, the lady in red shows up. Ada, I haven't seen you in years. How you doing? No time for small talk, Leon. Just like that, Ada's gone. Back on the case of the missing baby eagle. Leon eventually catches up and convinces her to come with us because, you know, it's me, Leon, I'm amazeballs. Ashley does notice Leon is affected too, so she agrees to come with him because she wants to live. Further down in this castle, after collecting 3 animal heads for the statue, we get trapped. And after Leon John Wick Kennedy takes down the cultists, we become Ashley for a little unnerving 30 minutes. Unless you know the clock time and you can skip most of the section. Boom. Ashley throws the key down to Leon and she gets scooped up and carried away by Salazar's right hand. See, it does come off. Leon releases himself from the cage and off we go to save Ashley. Again. Leon hears screams on the other side of the castle and Salazar has Ashley and is what looks like starting a ceremony of some sort. And Leon gets pinned down and thrown down a hole, to the depths below. Leon trips out. Sadler is starting to take control. Ashley is apparently one of them, and Leon is not far behind. Knife. Jack Krauser. Leon soon nears the surface, and Salazar's right hand comes after us, but we freeze him and escape up in an elevator to find Lewis. We mine ride our way through the mines, blow up some shit, kill some chainsaw-wielding maniacs, double kick our way to freedom, and then get halted by 2 trolls. This really begs the question, how did these motherfuckers get down here? We kill them by dropping one into the lava, and Lewis finds some dynamite, and we blow the other one up. Hooray! Knife stab. Krauser sticks Lewis with a well-aimed dagger to the back. We talk. Have a knife fight, which is so much better than pushing buttons during a cutscene, and Lewis gets his smoke and dies. Sad face. But why was he here? He was here to recover the amber, and he captured Ashley in the first place. We catch up to the gang and they're heading into a bigger room. Jack disappears with Ashley, but Pipsqueak Ramon stays. He starts waffling on, and BAM! Leon puts one in his head. You talk too much. Salazar transforms into this big, gigantic blob with tentacles and shit. And dies via a golden egg, which we found way back on the lake. where a pack of chickens were laying eggs. Weird, but okay. We get a trophy stating equip from the original and move on. So we find a boat. Now this is a boat, not that tugboat we were on before. Ada has the key because, of course she does, and we awkwardly share a trip to the island where Ashley is being held. Ada hook shots away and we enter the island. We catch up to Ashley and release her from her cage. After shitting the bed with our first regenerator, and Ashley lets us through the locked door.
Pretty much a master of unlocking.
Master of locking? Yeah, righto. I didn't realise Jill was here. We slowly make our way through the building and get to a warehouse full of boxes and one gigantic piece of amber and bump into Lord Sadler, who trances Ashley, who follows him, and he holds Leon in place, so he can't do a thing. Luckily the gun jams up, otherwise our hero would be dead. Plot armor, anyone? Leon leaves the room and stumbles across some Operation Javier files, cause why wouldn't they be there?
History repeats itself. Try and you succeed. You're the best around. And nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best.
Dead. After strolling around the compound, Sadler cripples Leon. Ada saves the day, and Leon grabs Ashley and flees. We get to Lewis's lab, extract the plaga, and pass out. Lewis is in Umbrella Europe. I wonder if he was around when Chris went to Europe. It was canon, okay? It may not have been numbered, but it counts. Leon saves Ada, who is swinging from a piece of rope.
Cocked, locked, and ready to rock, and ready to rock, and ready to rock.
Let's get it nice like this, I'm a knight like this. Sword in my hand, I fight like this. And I'm more than a man, I'm a god. Bitch, touche on guard.
We take out Sadler, which felt like an eternity. Ada throws a rocket from somewhere. Maybe she nipped to the merchant who was just back up over there before the fight. And Finn. But wait, there is more. Ada backstabs Leon again. Come on, buddy, you should be used to this. Leon finds a jet ski. They flee, do some sick-ass tricks, and they sail off into the distance. Finn 2.0 done.
I'm hanging in, there ain't no doubt, and I'm hanging tough. Over and out, over and out.